Honestly, I gotta chill with the sweets and all that. Cause really, if you think about it, I be eating like a fat ass nigga around here. And the difference is I don't be gaining that much weight like that, you know. So that's why you can't tell. But if you really saw all the things I eat, hmm, questionable, questionable. Either way, welcome back to iTalk. Can I just have one? Just one. Just one. Just to get the mouth juices flowing. I'm gonna put them away just so I don't get tempted during the episode. Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready. Okay. Popping out orange hoodie today. You already know the vibes. Braamfontein, Chicago. When last did I say that online? I always say it to someone. Always, they know themselves. But online, hardly say that. It's been a minute. But either way, let's just get into the first things first. Okay. This is another early episode, you know. Today, time, as you can see yourself. So it's one of the early bangers, but today I've got more energy. I don't know what it is, probably the sweets. Yeah, probably is the sweets, but I also had some oats. So yeah, that got me gassed up. Plus today's weather is like clear. So as you all saw last episode, it was kind of yeah. I mean, we're going into winter. I know this sounds like a ramble, like I'm probably off some drugs right now, but I'm just getting a mad sugar rush, and yeah, it's dope. It's dope. This is what if this is what being a cokehead feels like. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I'm joking, yo. Never do drugs. Never do drugs. And the reason I'm not gonna do drugs as well. I was actually talking to my girl last night about this. That one of the reasons I'm never gonna like try some other drugs is because I do have an addictive personality. Speaking of addictive personality, Coke, guys. Not like Coke, but like Coca-Cola. Like, damn, I've been hooked. I've been hooked. I've been in denial saying no, it's not an addiction. But guys, it's hard to leave. Okay, this is not a funny matter because there's some people who actually struggle with Coke. But I'm talking of Coca-Cola. I've been having a serious addiction to it. But once upon a time, I had an addiction to energy drinks as well. So I definitely have that addictive personality going around in my blood. So I cannot afford to be getting addicted to other substances and stuff. Hey, substances. Hey, when did we last use that word, substances? Yeah, I'm at drugs. Yeah, that's what I'm speaking about. But either way, y'all shouldn't do drugs if you are kids or adults. But adults, you're old enough. You got to whatever age you're at, you can continue and make your own life decisions. But really, if you're a kid, you should definitely not be dibbling and dabbling and all that. And crazy, crazy life is getting different. I'm realizing as well that like as the years go, new trends come in and there's new cools, there's new this, new that. And maybe like I don't know, maybe it's just my realization that like what life is basically for everyone is that you are born into the world, right? At whatever era you are born into. But the thing is, whatever era you are born into will shape who you become eventually. And it's crazy. It's crazy because it's gonna shape how you think. It's gonna shape a lot of things, right? It's gonna shape a lot of things. Just imagine from simple things like how people dress. Once upon a time, I remember once upon a time when people were first wearing skinny jeans and were like, "What the hell? What are skinny jeans? Like, why are you wearing those? I was a kid. Yes, I was a kid at the time. But I was like, what? This whole skinny jean thing. If only I knew that one day, all well, most of the jeans I'll own will be skinny jeans. I would have literally called myself crazy, you know. I remember a time when the mohawk was a dope hairstyle. I wanted to have a mohawk. I wanted a red mohawk and dye it. To think of it, it was dumb because I also had a big head at the time. You know, when you're a kid, like your body's not fully grown, so it's just your head that's there, like huge as hell. Yeah, I was one of those kids. You know, I was actually one of those kids who had a glow up for real, for real. For real, for real. Like for real, for real. You know when a nigga says for real, you know he's for real, for real. You know what I wanna do? I actually wanna show you a picture of me as a kid. Or well, a couple of pictures of me as a kid. Um, the thing is, I've realized something since last episodes when I just turned my phone to show y'all, and then I'm like, you know how much editing that saved me? Just showing y'all literally on my phone, like turning the editing, it saved me. Woo, you have no idea. Okay, now I have to scroll down. Hold on. I have to find a picture of me as a kid that's not gonna incriminate, like not incriminate per se, but like my cousins, my family. Yeah, not incriminate, but like, you know, there's some people I don't want you all to know I'm related. Sounds crazy, but it's true. There's definitely some people I wouldn't want y'all to know are related to me. But yeah, this was me as a kid, yo. This was me as a kid, you know. This was me as a kid. This is me as a kid, you know. Y'all see? Y'all see? Y'all see? Y'all see the swag? Y'all see the swag? Y'all see? Y'all see? Y'all see? I with the lightning. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was a slave boy back then. But either way, y'all see, you know? Y'all see? Yeah, this is an iconic picture. Iconic, iconic. But I'm trying to find one off my head because the whole argument, not the whole argument, my whole point why I spoke about it was because of my head. So I'm trying to find, excuse me, I'm trying to find. No, I used to be cute though, guys. Look at me. This was like my first day in high school. You see, and that was like my one of my teachers. Yeah, I was super cute, right? Like I was even chubbier. Look at me now. Hey, impilo, stress. Yeah, no, guys, I can't find a picture of my head when I was that little that shows you. Oh wait, there's one where I'm with Princess. What is it? Hold on, hold on. If I can find Princess here, shout out to Google to Google Photos. This whole thing of backing photos up with people's faces and pets' faces and all that, super convenient, super convenient. And I found it right. It wasn't Princess. Okay, see the thing is, my grandma once had a dog called Megan, right? It was like Princess, who is like they are the same breed, but Megan was fatter than Princess. So whenever Google Photos sees any picture with a dog that seems like it might be Princess, it groups it under Princess. You see. So hence I said Princess, but I'm about to show you all my hugest head I had at the time. Look at that. Look at that. You see how big that head was? And I wanted to have a mohawk on that shit. How, bro? Even I don't understand what I was thinking at the time. I'm just thinking, because like I think the only reason I never got it. What was the reason I never got it? I even forgot why I never got it. But I actually never got. I did once do a mohawk. Don't get me wrong, but there was a back when there was an era that okay, I feel like maybe kids who still like are kids who still go to like primary school and stuff, they probably still have it, but like it's like December times when you're getting new clothes, you gonna get a new haircut, you're gonna you're gonna be fresh for the December holidays, that time. It was around those times I wanted to. I think we had my mom gave us like 50 bucks. 50 bucks was a lot at the time. I mean, we could get 10-cent sweets, so imagine, it was definitely, it was worth it. I think a quarter was still like 6-7 rand at the time, so it wasn't like crazy. Like you could get a quarter, you could literally get probably like that one comma something, that glass bottle Coke. You know that one. Yeah, you could get that. You could get some chips or whatever, like amakoslonyana, whatever you wanna eat after, But either way, that's besides the point. I'm going off on a tangent, all right? What I wanted to say was my mom gave us like 50-50, my brother and I, so that we could choose. So if you wanted to go get a cut, you could go get your cut. If you wanted to get dye, you could get dye. Don't know what stopped me, but I wanted to get a mohawk that was red. But then I ended up with just a regular brush cut. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Probably with like a trim or something, yeah. But once upon a time, yo, once upon a time. But I'm sure y'all wonder, Vele, what's under here. Those of you, see, the thing is, there's probably someone who's watching this right now, but has never seen me without a hat. Because whenever I'm on iTalk all the time, I'm always wearing a hat, except for once or twice, I think. Actually, when I think about it, there's actually a time. So if you're trying to see my head, I think one of these episodes, if you can just look through them, or better yet, you know what's the best way? What I do when I'm trying to find something, right? I go to the clips, right? And then I see if there's a clip of what I'm looking for, right? So if let's say I was looking for when I was wearing those glasses on my head, I would go for that. I'd go to that clip, go click the clip, then click there because there's always a link to the main video. Then click the main video, then voila, you found the video. You see, I feel like that's quicker, but then sometimes it's inconvenient because I don't put out clips for each and every episode. So you might find some episodes don't have clips, and hey, that's what you get. You can't have your cake and eat it. But either way, yeah. So wait, what was I talking about before I got to this whole? Oh yes, my head. If you're trying to see my head, I used to have long hair once upon a time, y'all. I literally used to have some long hair. I mean, I once had like what are those braids with the man bun? Uh, like a straight back cornrows. Yes, cornrows. Yes, I once had those once upon a time with the man bun. Yeah, I was a cutie, a cutie back then. I've always been a pretty boy. You know, yeah, yeah. It's just been like that. I'm joking. I had a glow up for sure. That's what literally led me to this whole conversation of me showing y'all pictures and all that, was to just say, Witty, I definitely had a glow up. Is it a glow up for guys or that's only for girls? I feel like it has to ride in such a um time we live in. It is what it is. I mean, if I can call myself a pretty boy, why the hell can't I have a glow up? Right? Doesn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. And yeah, no. Assume what you wanna assume if you think I'm gay. I'm actually, guys, y'all have no idea how many times I get mistaken for someone who's like in that community. It's wild. It's wild. Even like when I'm at work, okay, I can't be speaking about work, but either way, when I'm at work as well, I do get it. People will mistake me and be like, yo, I thought you were a she. I thought, you know, I get that a lot. And in my head, I'm just like, how ugly are the girls you be around that they look like me? Like, how crazy is that? Like, if if you look at me and you think I look like a girl, then you should take into consideration the type of hands you be hanging around. Because I assure you, if a girl looks like me, look, I'm a pretty boy. Let's do this. I'm a pretty boy in a scale of niggas. You feel? Scale of niggas, I'm on the better looking side of niggas, right? But in the scale of women, now the scales, it's like, it's two different scales now, you know? It's like we are in two different leagues. We can't be measuring my prettiness with the female's prettiness. Obviously, I'll lose because, you know, but compared to niggas, I've got it in the bag for sure all the time. You already know the vibes. I'm speaking like a robot just so I make a point. You feel? Yeah. But either way, on the scale of the women, it's like a so okay. Best way to break it down would be like a guy who's an 8 on the scale of niggas would probably be a 2 or a 3 on the scale of women, right? Because, oh, y'all, there's some fire women out there. There's some beauty, beautiful women. Hence, I ask myself, Uguti, when if you think I might be feminine or a female in some sort of way, how ugly are the women you be hanging around, my nigga? Like, you for sure are around twos and ones and threes. When you don't go up above four nje. When empilweni yakho nje, you just comfortable. Uswima nje kuma four. Ungadluli. Ubone ukuthi okay, four. This is my final destination. No, man, come on. You should sometimes, it might be out of your league, but you should throw yourself in another league, to see if you can survive in that league. Because if you're gonna just stay comfortable in your own league, where the hell you gonna learn the game to play in the other league? You feel you gotta in order to succeed, you have to fail. We all understand that, right? Because when you fail, you get XP, right? So in order to get XP, you have to fail. You cannot get XP without failing. Because what is XP? It's experience, right? It's not yes, you can learn anything from a book, you can see it, but hence you also have to have practicals. So you do it yourself. So you see when you do it yourself, what is the outcome? Sometimes we rely so much on theory and think theory is going to cover everything when we also have to get in the field and go practical with this shit. So I feel like we should just keep that in mind. We should always just keep that in mind that, theory is very much needed, your background information, all that stuff, but don't sideline the practical stuff because you think you're gonna swim on the theory. Because no, you're not. You're not. You're just gonna float on the theory. If you are in the ocean, you need both. Hence, you need both. Obviously, you need theory and practicals. But if you have one, so theory will keep you afloat, practical will get you in motion. All right. So if you have just practical, yes, you'll be in motion, but how long till you lose energy and you drown? Right? If you have only theory, yes, you'll be afloat, but how long will you be there till someone finds you? Or you literally die there because you literally be afloat, not moving, not going anywhere. So once you have both, Guti, the chances of you swimming out are higher, because makes sense. I don't have to break it down further. If I do have to break it down further, you shouldn't be on YouTube because you are the people commenting all the crazy stuff. And you don't, I feel like there's a certain IQ level that doesn't deserve the internet. Yeah, blunt, frank, honestly, if we're being honest, there's a certain IQ level that people reach that you just like, you don't deserve to be on the internet because you're just gonna be baiting people and just trying to gaslight people to say crazy stuff and all that, So some people definitely deserve to be discriminated against in terms of their IQ and them having access to the internet, right? I feel like if I had a country, it would be one of the craziest but coolest countries you'd live in. It would be like, yeah, we chilled. It's like it's pretty much a free country, but the laugh should say it all. If you know, you know. If I was, I was. And uba play maungazi, vula incwadi. Incwadi, mawuqedile ukuvula incwadi, uyazi ukuthini? Practical. We go practical. 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 I even forgot what I was talking about before I got into the practical stuff. But I'm looking at the time right now. Weird. I have extra time left. I have extra battery left. I literally look, even that screen is still on. This is how long I've literally been here. If this screen, okay, I technically I extended the. Hold on, let me turn down this brightness. Ish. Okay, there we go. Yes, I was saying technically. Now it seems like I'm too dark, but it's chill. Technically, I did what you call extend the time the screen can go on, cause yeah, on the previous episode when I looked at it, it looked funky and all that. But either way, I didn't even have to touch the topics today. I had like some things to talk about, which actually let me not bring them up right now because I'll go into a whole nother tangent, which is a whole other thing. So basically, I guess this was me talking about whatever I was talking about. I don't even remember what I just spoke about. Crazy. I weirdly, ne, when it comes to me, I have short term memory, but long term memory. I don't know how that works, but like whatever happened recently, I can be quick to forget it. But some shit from years ago, months ago, I can remember. I don't know how that works. I'm as confused as you are, brother. I'm as confused as you are. So it is what it is. But either way, shout out to Orange Hats, eh? Orange Hats, shout out to Orange Hats. Last time I seen Orange, someone got asked for a fade, but it's neither here nor there. Thank you for watching this episode of iTalk. I'll see you on the next one. I really don't know when that will be. I really pray it's soon. But yeah, combine this one with that previous episode, you've probably got an hour. Yeah, so what I call it? I might shoot, excuse me, I might shoot another one like tomorrow or something. We'll see. We'll see how I feel, you know? Yeah, it's just sometimes I get super tired, It's just life. It's just life. But I must say one thing, these days I've been getting super stressed, It's like the stress levels through the roof. But what can we say, hey? It's life. We just gotta take it as it comes. Pause. No diddy. You can't have your cake and eat it. No diddy. Hey, either way, anything, J. Once you start J, with the no dating, everything just sounds pause from then. It's like you could just say anything like it's time to cut the cake. Like, yo, cut the cake, bro. Come on. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Let me stop wasting your time. Thank you so much for watching this. I I I I I'm just teasing you. I wanted to say I love you, but I don't love you like that, you know. And we're not doing all the love shit. Nah. Only two people I love. Well, three. Well, four. Actually, it's like five, maybe six. But realistically, I have about 10 people I love, like anyone else. Like, yeah, maybe 15. Mm, Don't worry if it goes up. I'm just incorrect.